problem and just didn't know how to, we've all been there. Personal life, we've with this, we face all kinds of every day. And maybe you've studied it. Maybe you've talked to experts about it. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't go away. It just doesn't want to get resolved. Let me take a minute here and fix something for today. Hard. It can be a challenge. It can be frustrating. You can see the problem, and YouTube. But no matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, it's got you stumped. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to get past it. And the be elusive to evade you, and you just don't know what to do, and you don't know how to get past it. Well, maybe the problem that you're trying to work on, trying to solve, maybe the problem isn't the problem. Maybe you're not asking the right questions. Maybe you need to take a break from trying to find a solution and ask better questions about the problem, about the solution, about how you want to solve this problem. Because we get so stuck, we get so focused on where we're headed and what the problem is that sometimes we can't find a solution. We can't see the solution because we're stuck. So, well, what better questions can I ask? Well, I'm glad you asked that question because I'm going to give you some better questions. The first thing that you need to ask yourself when you're stuck on a problem, you need to ask yourself, what am I really trying to accomplish? What is the real problem I'm trying to solve? You may have been so focused on a peripheral issue on the problem that you're not looking at what the real problem is. Or you've only been looking at the problem from a surface level when the real problem is a deeper problem. It's more in depth than what you even think it is. And because of that, you can't get it solved because you're only looking up here on the surface. So you need to spend some time and back and say, what am I really trying to accomplish? What is the real problem that I'm working on, that I'm trying to solve? The second question, you need to ask yourself, what self-limiting beliefs am I operating under? Maybe you're working on a problem and you believe that you're not smart enough. But you keep working at it anyway because you want to find the solution, or you believe that somebody else is going to come and show you the way, or you believe that you don't have all of the tools that you need. Some of these are self-limiting because you tell yourself you're not enough. You tell yourself you aren't smart enough. You tell yourself you don't have enough within you. But are they true? Is it really true? Based on the problem you're trying to solve, is this really a true belief, limiting belief that you're operating under? So you need to ask yourself within this question, what self-limiting beliefs am I operating under? What happens if I remove those? What happens if I get rid of those? What happens if myself anymore, you're not smart enough to solve this problem? Or you don't have the right connections, or you don't have the right tools to correct it. Depending on, I'm talking more like skills and knowledge. What if you got rid of those and focused on the problem and not so much what you believe or you don't believe about yourself or about the problem? You might need to break some of your old beliefs about yourself or about this problem. in order for you to see the problem a lot more clearly. The third question that you should ask yourself is, can I break this problem down into smaller ones? Sometimes we want to eat the whole elephant all at one time, when the best way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time. So ask yourself, can I break this down into smaller problems, smaller tasks? That way you can focus your thinking on specific actions, specific angles, or specific functions within the problem, and not the whole problem. Because, you can't stand at the bottom of a flight of stairs and jump all the way to the top. It's pretty much impossible. But you can take one step at a time and see your progress as you go. It's kind of like saying you can't see the forest for the trees. We're so clouded in front of us that we can't see the bigger picture. We can't see the actual problem. And so if we tackle one problem at a time, one time, and move it forward, it'll be easier. Solving smaller problems will also give you a sense of progress and accomplishment. And, it'll help you, encourage you to keep moving and keep going forward. And it's easier to accomplish the whole problem by accomplishing small parts of the problem. The fourth question, ask yourself, what if I just get rid of it? What if I dump this problem? Ask yourself, am I too invested in the problem that I'm not emotionally willing to just say, let's get rid of it? It's no use. We really don't need to do this. Sometimes we hound on a problem for so long because we're determined to solve it or we're determined to overcome it, and it's not even relevant anymore. And we can't see that. So what if you got rid of it? What if you just say, maybe it's not worth solving anymore? And moving on may actually be the solution. It may be a better solution to move on to something else. Within this question, you need to ask yourself, will it have any effect on my business? Or will it have any effect on my career if I don't solve it? If it's of no consequence anymore and you're just emotionally attached to it, get rid of it and move on. The fifth question you need to ask yourself in order to solve being stuck with a problem. This is a biggie. Am I the problem? Sometimes we are the problem because we're so emotionally attached. We're so ingrained with it. We're so stuck with this problem. We don't know how to overcome it. And so the better option would be to brainstorm the problem with other people. Find other people, give them the problem, and let them look at it, because your viewpoint is going to be really focused and really narrow. If you brainstorm with other people, they will look at it from their own perspectives and their own backgrounds and knowledge and look at it from different viewpoints that you probably never thought of. And then you can find the solution to the problem a whole lot easier with the help of other people. And just remember, if you're having trouble with the problem may be you. So find somebody else to help you with it. Most of the time, your struggle with a problem is the way you approach the problem. It's the way you're looking at it. It's the way you're trying to solve it. It's your beliefs. It's what you believe about yourself. It's what you believe about this particular problem that may not even be true. It may be a self-limiting belief that keeps you from solving it, keeps you from actually wanting to go find the answer, because I know I should be smart enough to solve this. I should know best. That's even a self-limiting belief, because we individually don't have all the answers. And that's why sometimes the problem is us. Asking different questions may lead you to finding the answers that you need, that you never expected, or answers that you never thought of, but may just be the answers that you really, really need. So if you're stuck with a problem, if it's got you stumped, if it's got you stymied, take some time, ask yourself these questions about the problem and about you to see if you can find the solution and move forward and either get rid of the problem or get it solved. That's your Growing Your Success for today. I'm Mark Schinner. I hope you have a great day. It's snowing outside. That's why I'm inside again today. Hope you have a great day, and I'll be back and talk to you tomorrow.